Today's collectible spot, we are having a look at the Knex World of Nintendo Series 5 minifigures. This is a collection that consists of 7 figures in total. Sadly, though, Spot can only get 6. On the back of the package, of course, with it being a Knex, it shows you the numbered sequences underneath. There's a 0514305, and then there's an underline underneath each number telling you which piece that you're going to be getting inside. Let me just say, yeah, Series 5. There's not really much going on in Series 5. Feel as if maybe we're running out of stuff. There is Toad. Of course, there's Luigi. Surprisingly, there's no Mario. Well, Mario on his own, but there's Mario as the, what is it, the cat version Mario. There's also a Goomba. There's a Peach just in a different color outfit. And then, I think that's a Cheep Cheep. I might be wrong about that, but I don't know, just kind of scraping the barrel, I think, when it comes to selections here. I kind of really wanted to get the Goomba. It's pretty bad that of the list, Goomba really is the one that's interesting me the most. I have already Cat Mario because he came with the larger Knex sets. But it just doesn't seem like there's a whole heck of a lot. We've already got Toad and we already got Luigi. I don't know, I just not really feeling this bag. At any rate, Spot's got 6 of them, and we're going to find out together which ones we got. Maybe, if anything, we didn't get ourselves the Luigi, because I already have a couple of Luigis, but... Okay, geez, boy, Spot sounds a little depressing. www.facebook.com/BuildKnex is your destination, as well as Knex.com, if you guys want to check out more from the folks over at Knex. I keep kind of going like this, because I think this is either a Cheep Cheep or this is the Goomba. Needless to say, on the back, and also, one other thing to note, too, is that Spot, like a bandit, went through each of these in the store. I'm sure people walking by were thinking, what is this guy doing? But I went through each of the... Oh, and I actually did. I got 2 duplicates. There you go. I was going to say, though, I got most of them. I couldn't find 1? I think it was 1. Or it was 4. No, it was 1 I couldn't find. But the weird thing is, there was ones that had a double underline. There was one under an underline of 1, and there was one with the underline under the 0. I don't really know what that meant. Maybe that was the one I missed. Okay, Sarah. Anywho's, let's get these opened up and find out which ones we got in Knex World of Nintendo Series 5 collectible minifigures. Got myself Hank. Let's get these opened up. It may ultimately just come down to the fact that we've just run out of ideas. We've just run out of characters to choose from. I'm just thinking here. I mean, they could use the Koopa Kids. Super Mario 3, maybe? I know they are trying to get to more current Nintendo characters. We could also get ourselves a Raccoon Mario. A Tanooki Mario, you know? Why don't we just touch base on the ones that we have already gotten before, like other previous Mario characters, and not so much rely on new Mario properties. That being said, I was right. It is a Cheep Cheep. Such a small victory, and yet I feel like no one's really here to celebrate it with me. I did get a Cheep Cheep. There it is right there. The Cheep Cheep, yes, has holes on the sides, likely due to the fact that the Cheep Cheep itself was probably used with another build set, and this probably connected to something. It may be spun around like this. Oh, sorry, I don't want to make you guys dizzy. The Mohawk, or Faux Hawk, I guess that is a Mohawk, and the wings and tail are all rubbery pieces. It's not bad. I mean, it's nice to have another piece, but it's kind of like Boo. I mean, can't really do too much with Boo because he's a floating thing. You don't really have anything to peg him onto. I guess if you had a Knex piece, you could kind of just have it pegged like this. Your Cheep Cheep could just kind of float in midair. By the way, that was underline 0. The last 0 gave us this guy, Cheep Cheep. Putting him down. Oh, actually, surprisingly, he stays easily, very easily. We got underline 4. Underline 4 reveals to us, and it feels like another round piece, so I'm thinking it's perhaps a Goomba. That's where I'm kind of leaning towards. It is a Goomba. The beauty of these two also is if you kind of already know what characters, what numbers these characters are, you could go back and essentially get more of these. So like 4, underline 4, gave us the Goomba. You want more Goombas? Go back to the store and find this. You could look as creepy as this guy did going through the multitudes of bags. There was really only one displayer. I did get looks. People looking by, small children at least. Nobody's going to believe them. Got ourselves a Goomba. Spot actually doesn't have a Goomba yet. I think Goomba actually came in perhaps a 2-pack Goomba with some coins and stuff like that. I just didn't ultimately buy it. I figured eventually Goomba would be mine, and there he is right there, Goomba. Put him to the side. Underline 5, the first 5. Reveals to us, drum roll please. Okay, that's not even a drum roll. Reveals to us, once again, underline 5, reveals to us Toad. Did we even get like a Toadette? Toadette would also be a good idea. I mean, they could reuse the body pieces, could they not? I'm asking a question, really, and I'm not so much expecting an answer. An answer would be nice, but... So we got the head, the wee legs, and torso of Toad. We have gotten Toad before. In fact, I think we actually got a couple of different variations of colored Toads. One was like a yellow Toad from the new Super Mario Brothers games. Yeah, I don't know. Toadette. Toadette would be nice. I understand. I've been there. I can't say that. I really haven't been there. But I understand that companies are maybe looking towards the newer lines, newer games, and they're trying to get some ideas as to what characters they can use. I understand that. I'm there. I'm on board with that. Underline number 3. Number 3 gives us white Tanooki Mario. I guess, probably rewind. I should rewind that back to what I said earlier, but we should really get a Tanooki Mario. I guess I should have been a little more specific, too. Would have liked to get a Tanooki Mario from like Super Mario Brothers 3. There's a property that you could go back to and plant the seed, get lots of characters coming from Super Mario 3. Imagine Super Mario in the little boot. Some child right now is saying, "Boot? What boot?" Oh, sorry, I'm dating myself. Okay, there's Mario with his white Tanooki suit. Because I think in Super Mario 3, it was all brown, but this one is white. There's a little tail going on there. He seems to stay together a little bit better than the Cat Mario did. Perhaps saying that, Spot might get the Cat Mario. But it looks like it would be the same. They do look like they are the same pieces, just Cat Mario is yellow. Tanooki Mario, white. White. Moving along... Got 2 bags left. Maybe a peach would be nice. Underline 0. And actually, again, one of these. Is it this one here that we've already been there, done that? I think it's this one here. Underline 0. Collect 7, so we've successfully picked up 4. And sure enough, underline 0, the first 0, gives us Luigi. Luigi! Mario! Luigi! Wario! We got little Luigi. Mamma mia! There he is right there. Kind of been there, done that, I know. I really get that sense of deja vu doing this video. It's okay, guys. The beauty of it, at least, is, let me be a positive Pete by saying this, a positive Peter, because I like to be a positive Peter from time to time. One thing about these is, at least if you haven't collected, the Knex minifigures before, these figures would at least give you the opportunity to get ones that you haven't gotten. Maybe I, for example, have a Luigi. I have a Luigi. I have a Mario. I have a Toad. You know what? Maybe you don't. Maybe Jacob doesn't. Jacob now has the opportunity to get it himself. I'm not going to rob that from him. I'm not going to be this guy. I'm not going to be a negative Nancy and say, hey now, can we get some new characters? New characters would be nice. But you know what? Jacob would also like to be able to go back and get some of the characters that he didn't get before. Like this guy right here. Or this guy right here. If you want cheaps though, brother, I got cheaps. I got cheaps coming out of the yin yang. I don't even know what that means. But got myself dual cheaps. Today's collectible spot. We kind of just had a mess here. I didn't really present this very well at all at the end. Spotlights would have been nice. I could have had a little more of a presentation going on here. Toad doesn't really want to stand. He's just too top heavy. And there's Luigi. And there's Tanooki Mario, who also does not want to stand. Needless to say, there we go. Let's find one that we have done a little cleaner job of cutting. Today's collectible spot, we're new Knex World of Nintendo Series 5 figures. The only one I'm really missing now is Cat Mario, which I technically have, and a white colored dress of Peach, which I'm not really going to lose a lot of sleep over, but my hunt may continue. Today's collectible spot, yes, Knex World of Nintendo Series 5. Thanks for watching as you always do, guys. I'll see you next time.